published 1731 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 9th of May 2018, updated 1930 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 9th of May 2018. Sergio Ramos missed a penalty. It was booked for handball despite the ball having hit his backside, scored an own goal, and then converted a late spot kick as Real Madrid lost 3-2 at Sevilla. It was a night to forget for the Real Madrid captain and all at the club, where he was raised and is always roundly jeered from first kick to last. A Sevilla ball boy even rubbed in the misery by dropping the ball on his foot instead of handing it to him as the clock ticked down. Ramos was not helped by the players around him. Zinedine Zidane sent out the reserves against Sevilla and paid with a sixth league defeat of the season. Real Madrid stumbled to another Liga defeat as the poor season in La Liga continues, with Sam Ben Yedder got Sevilla's first of the night as they inflicted a 3-2 defeat on Real Madrid. Sevilla, Soria, Mercado, Pareja, Lenglet, Escudero, Inzonzi, Pizarro, Len, Vazquez, Muriel, Ben Yedder subs, Rico, Carrico, Mesa, Banega, Correa, Ramirez, Nolito scorers, Ben Yedder 26, Len 45, Ramos Og 84 booked, Mercado, Pizarro, Real Madrid, Casilla, Nacho, Vallejo, Ramos, Hernandez, Kovacic, Casemiro, Ceballos, Lucas, Benzema, Asensio subs, Llorente, Hakimi, Moya, Sacristan, Zidane, Quezada, Rodriguez scorers, Moya 86, Ramos 95 booked. Ramos' sloppy defending saw them concede twice in the first half, and when Ramos had the chance to narrow the margin from the penalty spot, he hit the crossbar to the delight of his former home supporters who had teased him all night. Zidane was without Cristiano Ronaldo, recuperating from a sprained ankle, and the suspended Gareth Bale, Luka Modric, Rafael Varane, Marcelo, Dani Carvajal, Isco and Keylor Navas were all also missing, and it showed. Sevilla are on the third manager of the season, but once they had scored from the two first half chances they were comfortable and barely looked ruffled. Sevilla took the lead on 26 minutes when Luis Muriel beat Jesus Vallejo in the air and headed down to Sam Ben Yedder, who held off a badly positioned Sergio Ramos before steering the ball through the legs of Kiko Casilla. It was 2-0 on the stroke of half-time, and there was more naive defending. Steven Zonzi galloped onto Ben Yedder's pass. Vallejo this time was the poorly positioned defender. Theo Hernandez tried to cover as he slid in on Zonzi. Having gone to ground, he had to get the ball, but instead it cannoned off him and ran to the now unmarked Miguel Len, who scored. Liverpool will enjoy the reruns of the goals, although Vallejo, Hernandez and Casilla will not be starting the final. And the levels of energy round them will also be very different in Kiev. Ben Yedder celebrates with Sevilla going 2-0 up before half-time as Madrid missed key stars. Madrid needed a win to move into second and ahead of Atletico, but that now looks unlikely. Real Madrid had the chance to level before the hour when Lucas Vazquez won a penalty. He cut in from the right and slalomed between Sergio Escudero and Franco Vázquez. The latter tripped him, and from the spot Ramos had the chance to put Real Madrid back into the game. He is Mr. Unpopular at Sevilla, the hometown club he left for Madrid when he was 19, and the crescendo of jeers go to him. He bent his run up, then delayed his shot before smashing the ball onto the crossbar. The jeers got even louder, but they were louder still when Dani Ceballos was taken off by Zidane. He is another who will not be involved in the final. He had struggled in midfield and is a former player of Sevilla's big rivals, Betis. He also got the treatment from the Sanchez Pizjuan. Ceballos has had limited playing time in his first season at Real Madrid. He did not take kindly to the change. Ramos was booked when the ball hit his backside, and referee Mathieu Lafosse interpreted it as handball, and with 6 minutes left he got the last touch on Gabriel Mercado's shot as it spun over Casilla to make it 3-0. Substitute Borja Mayoral headed in a consolation goal from Marco Asensio's cross, and Ramos scored his penalty with an identical curved stop-start run-up but a different ending. The 3-2 result looks better than 3-0, but it was still another defeat and more evidence that Madrid will need to be at full strength in Kiev. Zinedine Zidane cut a frustrated figure on the touchline as he missed key men like Ronaldo. Sevilla were able to move back up into the final Europa League place in La Liga after winning